Godmorgen hedder det herovre i Danmark. Jeg er i Danmark sammen med Anne Drucker. Og jeg har lavet noget træning med hende i går. Jeg har haft et fantastisk kursus, har lige en fridag i dag. Og så er der kursus igen torsdag, fredag, lørdag, søndag. Og jeg har fået Anne til at forklare lidt om CRT eller CRT, Cellular Release Therapy, som hun har indvilliget i at sætte op i Danmark næste år i maj-juni. So Anne, thank you for doing this.
Thank you for being here.
I know you love being a movie star, so here is your great opportunity.
I think I will more love being in Denmark.
That's good, that's good. And we went to UK last year. No, this May
year.
actually. And did the CRT training, and hopefully we'll get some people from the UK coming over to Denmark
To help with the
to
course.
help with the course.
Yes.
And we're doing the course in June, May,
End of
June,
May.
end of May, beginning of June. Good. And the dates will be here on Facebook. We have them arranged already,
Yes.
and yeah, we'll just post them.
Good.
So could you explain me a bit about what is CRT? And I'm thinking about the name Cellular Release Therapy. Why that name?
The name is because everything that we experience is held energetically in our energy bodies. And so that means that it's held in every cell of our bodies. And this cellular release therapy is an elegant way to clear all kinds of trauma, beliefs, attitudes, things that have developed over time without having to have the agreement of the conscious mind. Because it's all held subconsciously, it can all be cleared directly from the subconscious by the client working in a relaxed state.
Okay, so this is not a talk therapy. This
It
is not psychotherapy per se.
No.
So this is beyond the conscious mind.
It is beyond the conscious mind. Talk therapy doesn't impact the trauma. Because trauma is held energetically, we have energy bodies. It's actually held in the energy bodies. And talking about things, we may have insights or understandings about why we feel the way we do or why we behave the way we do. But it doesn't go to the point of cause. And this work goes to the point of cause and changes the software of the intelligence of the body and mind.
Okay. So how do you go past the conscious mind and directly to the subconscious mind?
As the body relaxes, the mind also relaxes. So usually the conscious mind is dominant. As the body relaxes, the conscious mind gets quieter, the subconscious mind becomes more dominant. Once the conscious mind is dominant, whether it's a little bit dominant or it's quite dominant, it's easy. That's when you can access the subconscious and
Okay.
all the material that's held there.
And practically, how is that done?
That is done by a client resting comfortably and making suggestions for relaxation. The client will either do them or they won't. Everyone relaxes as they're able or as they feel comfortable to do. And it's a very simple process.
Okay. So is it correctly understood that it's some kind of hypnotherapy or trance state or hypnotic state that people get into, or how would you describe it?
It is called a trance state. Sometimes it's called a hypnotic state, but there is nothing esoteric about the hypnotic or trance state. All it means is it's a state of relaxation.
Okay. And can anybody learn to do this?
Anybody can learn to do this.
Okay.
It's a very simple process. There are scripts that are a part of the training. So if you take the training, you go home with a workbook that's filled with scripts for particular situations.
Okay, so you have scripts for different situations.
Di-
What could that be, for example? A script for...
You could have a script to do for just general clearing of traumatic incidents. You have a script for clearing a single traumatic incident, such as a major accident, a rape, something that was a very standout experience that's usually actually a series of experiences. You'll have
So you're saying that a huge trauma or huge traumatic event is usually a series of smaller traumas in a close proximity?
Exactly.
Okay,
Mhm.
sorry.
And you'll have a script for clearing, for a comprehensive trauma clearing. So for instance, if someone has had a series, they've had relationships in their lives that have been very traumatic. If a child grew up with a parent who was abusive, for instance, you have a comprehensive trauma script for clearing all of the experiences with that person.
Oh.
And you have a script for clearing causes of physical conditions, etc.
Okay, so illnesses or diseases?
Illnesses, diseases,
Yeah.
injuries,
Okay,
weight and eating issues,
okay.
drug and alcohol, any sort of addictive, smoking, any addictive issues,
Okay. So it's quite
relationship issues.
comprehensive.
It's very comprehensive.
And the training we're doing 2 courses in Denmark, right?
Yes,
We're doing the CRT, which is what you described right now, and we're also doing the Heart of Elijah.
we're doing the Heart of Elijah.
So we're doing 2 courses in Denmark.
Yes,
We're doing the CRT,
mhm,
which is a 9-day course,
it is.
and we're doing the Heart of Elijah, which is a
4-day.
4-day course. So just to get back on the CRT before we enter the Heart of Elijah course, so it's a 9-day course, and
Yes.
and how is that structured? What will happen during the 9 days? Because it's quite a long course.
It is quite a long course.
Yeah.
And
Is it too long?
no, actually, it is barely long enough.
It's barely long enough. So the 9 days are really needed for doing
They are
this.
really needed, and
Okay.
there's a tremendous amount of material
Yeah.
in the course. So the first 2 days will be teaching. That will be Saturday and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be practice sessions. So there will be various kinds of sessions done back and forth. You have the opportunity to function as the therapist, also as the client. So a great deal of change takes place
Okay.
during that time.
So you will receive a lot of therapy, actually.
You actually are able to do a lot of your own work during
Yeah.
this time.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
And how the practice sessions, how are they conducted?
They are conducted with someone who is trained in this work present with you in the room while you are practicing being the therapist. While you're practicing being the therapist,
Yeah.
another student will be being your client,
Okay.
and you will have the opportunity to learn how to do this process and become comfortable with it.
So there will be a mentor with you
There will definitely be a mentor with you each time.
each time.
Mhm.
Okay. So apart from the training or the teaching that is done, every time there's practice, you'll have a mentor in your close proximity.
Every time.
Good.
So that you will have help if you hit a snag, if there's something you don't understand or don't know how to proceed, someone will be there to help
To
you.
help and guide you. Okay. Good.
Then Friday and Saturday of the week, there will be more teaching, and that will be about specific applications of the work. So that's the portion that covers physical conditions, addictions, weight and eating issues, relationship issues, smoking, all of that.
Okay.
So then on the Sunday, the last day, then people will trade sessions on some specific topic that is from that second portion of the teaching.
Okay. So there will actually be a lot of practicing.
There will be a lot of practicing. By the time you finish the course, you will understand and be able to use this material with a client.
Excellent.
Mhm.